Hey guys, before we get to today's video, I just want to tell you about this awesome event I'm doing with Beer Goggles. It's Balloon, Bacon, and Beer, June 26th to 28th. There's only a few spots left, guys, so go ahead and join Beer Goggles, hashtag Beer Goggles on Bindle Group for more. Now let's get to today's episode. Hey guys, Ash Lane here, Clash with Ash, and today I was gonna bring you a war recap video, but then I was going through all the replays, and I noticed that all my favorite attacks were actually by our female members. So I decided to make it something a little bit different, a little bit silly, and make it a ladies' night video. That's because our three ladies in Red Elite right now all rocked it. So let's go ahead and just start top to bottom here, and we'll start with Gloria's attack. Here it is right here. Let's go ahead and replay. Now, there are tips you can pick up from each one of these attacks. I'm not bringing you them simply because they're female attackers, but rather because they're great attacks you can learn a little thing from. Now, this is Gloria's bread and butter attack. If you see her attacking in Clan Wars or trophy pushing, it's probably going to be something very similar to this design, give or take a few troops here or there. So you want to notice she does the 5 golem thing with the 2 jump spells. She usually doesn't spread her golems too wide. Let's just see how she makes it happen, and yeah, let's go ahead and see. Like I said, golems not spread wide on Gloria's strategy. She clumps them up quite a bit, and then goes ahead and deploys a thin line of wizards and drops the witches as well as 2/2/3 in the clan castle right behind them. Now you can see she's going to drop her next jump spell pretty soon here, right after the lightning deployment. Doesn't want her troops to get clogged up there. So there's that second jump. You can barely see it. The Barbarian King just used it there. And you can see with this strategy, you got to be kind of patient here. And the big thing you want to worry about is getting that Archer Queen too off track, as she's going off track right there. In this instance, it actually helps a little bit because even though she's taking heavy damage there, she actually gets a lot of percentage as well. Now, most of the time against bases like this, I really advise attackers to hold off on a Golem or a P.E.K.K.A. or whatnot for later on in the attack to get to percentage. But I can't argue with results here, as this is very effective for Gloria using this type of attack strategy. You can see Town Hall was down long ago, and those wizards get her the 50%, and from here on out, she just has a couple minions and a wizard up top, just doing some last-minute sniping, just trying to pile on the percentage points, because, hey, why not, right? And it's going to end up being a 58%, I believe. That minion wizard just going to finish off that last mine. So very effective strategy going in towards the Town Hall with a rather narrow spread of troops against these anti-3 bases that are also not gimme 2s, because there's Archer Towers are in range of all the outside snipes that you sometimes see on those much easier gimme 2 bases. Next up in line is going to be Lisa. Lisa is Battle Elite's leader normally, but today she is with us for the push and for a few weeks for war. Great having Lisa and the rest of our Battle Elite members with us for this big push. We have reached top 90 right now in the world in Red Elite, and you can see Lisa's attack here. She's going to be with 4 golems, a much wider spread than Gloria used, and she's also going to have 4 witches, 2 in the clan castle and 2 that she went ahead and cooked and brought with her. Now notice this troop, not only the troop, but the spell configuration here allows her to go ahead and freeze that near side Inferno Tower. I'd advocate, guys, even if you're going in against a single target and a multi-target with a GoWiWi, I'd still suggest you go in towards the multi-target side, get that out of the way with right off the bat. Also, oftentimes you can end up using that freeze spell to freeze the Inferno Tower and hold up the clan castle troops for a bit. You can see this was the first attack on this village, so Lisa brought lightning spell hoping for some ground troops in the clan castle. Unfortunately, there was a lava hound, but she did exactly what you're supposed to do, not panic, let the air targeting troops target the lava hound under rage spell if possible. If not, you just take your time there. Don't rush things. Don't start popping hero abilities only because you see an unexpected lava hound. Now we're going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit here, and you can see that Lisa does so well here. Maybe if she had max hero, she might even pull off the 100% 3-star attack, but instead she's going to do very fine for herself, getting a very definitive win here at 80% or above. Let me see, what was the final score? Yes, 80%. So she's going to try some sniping there with the archers. We won't stick around for that, but very nice raid by Lisa. And then our third lady in the clan, because it is ladies' night here, is going to be Nico doll. So let's go ahead and play Nico's replay here. You can see it's another resource ring base, and this one's a very common base. You see this with the indented center there, if you see right in the middle. So very common base, and here's a great way to hit it here. Nico doll, you can see, has a GoWiPe army rather than a GoWiWi. Let's see how she decides to go in on this base. One jump spell, and rather two jump spells, two rage spells, and one free spell. So you're going to come in, do west. You know what? I find that when you come across a base like this, maybe when you're pushing or just, you know, farming or whatever you're doing, hitting from one of the sides, you can see she's coming in due west rather than a huge horizontal angle, often works more successfully to play it safe. Not that Nico is playing it safe here, she does get the nice 2-star, but I noticed that oftentimes when you come in when there's not a huge defensive, a defensive concentration of defensive units, you can more often than not at least get 1-star, play things safe as I said, and sometimes still even score the 2 for your team. So coming in on an angle like that, due north, south, east, or west, can actually work out pretty well for you. So you can see here the troops are kind of going around in the south there. That's all right because the queen is still alive. She has a couple witches kind of guarding her there with some skeleton power as well. And you can see the queen is going to get close to, yep, the queen locks onto that town hall. And you can see the rest of the troops just continue to go around. Things are looking pretty good here right now for Nico doll. The town hall is just about to go down, and in fact it does. Boom. And that will be the first star, and here comes the second star right about now. A few minions flying in there just to help out. 2 golems are still alive and on the board, and there's a third still going around, but we'll go ahead and probably end it here. As you can see, 3 very impressive attacks by the 3 women of Red Elite of Elite Nation. Hats off to you ladies, and I hope you guys learned a thing or two from these great replays. All 3 very impressive attacks against very common bases, so if you see these bases, go ahead and share these videos with your clanmates, and hey, hopefully good luck to you as well as to our ladies. Take care, guys.